Hi all, and welcome to today's video. Today I have something a little bit different than what I normally do. Normally I'm out in the field, roaming around, playing with drones, or learning about substances, resources, etc. But for this video, I thought I'd actually show you another one of my hobbies. And I know it doesn't go very well with the theme of the channel that I've got at this stage. The channel that I'm operating under at the moment, Ramraf or Farmer, is primarily all about resources and operating the drones, etc. But what a lot of people probably don't know about me is that some time ago I actually was fortunate enough to own a cinema. So I had it for about 8 years, so almost a decade, and I was fortunate enough to run 35mm prints. And I was there for the transition between 35mm prints and digital cinema. So I have a love for film, and I've had a love for film forever. So this is my collection, and it is out of control. It's one of my devious pastimes, basically. I like to go to op shops, etc., to try and find videos that are being pushed aside or even threatened to be thrown to the dump, especially VHSs. In here I have quite an extensive collection, and I try to save them. So normally I'm the one who's paying a donation to actually reclaim these VHSs and save them from going to the dump. It's insane because there's quite a few VHSs that I've come across that are worth an absolute fortune. So today's video, I basically just wanted to give an overview of the video collection itself. My ultimate goal eventually is to open a video store. It's something I believe we as a civilization has lost. It's one of the greatest things we as a community have lost. It used to be somewhere you could go at night, and if you didn't drink or go out to the pubs or clubs, etc., it was just somewhere else to go at night. And we've lost it. Now I drive around at night, I'm like, there's nothing to do. Like, you used to be able to fill in the time by going to the video shop. So I made my own, and it's pretty rough. There's nothing pretty about this collection. It's an absolute shamble. I've run out of room. I was given an office for my job, and instead of actually putting a computer in it, I filled it up full of VHSs, DVDs, PlayStations, Nintendos, analog TVs, plasmas, you name it. I've got like a handful of computers and all kinds of crazy crap going on up here. So what I'll do is I'll take you for a quick overview, just to show you exactly what type of collection it is. I won't go into too much detail at this stage. Over the next coming weeks, I hope to present different genres. So I'll go through each genre, and I'll give everyone a good chance to have a look at the collection in more detail. Other than that, let's get on with the tour. So basically, I'm just going to give a broad sweep through of the collection. So we won't stop for too long. This is the Australian section, the war section as well. Quite a few VHSs there. And these are the ones that I just can't stop getting. So there's quite a few here, obviously ants, etc., stuff like that. So I've got multiple copies of several movies as well. You find out by collecting these things from op shops, etc., that what the popular films were, basically. There's quite a few that I've gone out of my way to track down as well. This is the action section here as well. Avatar movie poster, I got that from when I had the cinema. I've actually got quite a few of them. Ocarina of Time, classic CD player, more action films, more action VHSs, DVDs, and this is not my whole collection either. It's part of my collection. My collection's split in three. One's in a whole separate town, one's with me at home, basically. This is a kids section. You see quite a few Disney films, etc. The Evil Dead section, Sam Raimi. Brilliant films, some of the best stuff. Top shelf, that's why it's up there. Probably best not to ask what's in that box. The Wizard of Oz is up there as well. Japanimation, anime, etc. Star Wars, of course. The collection wouldn't be complete without them. These are just generic sell-through copies. Pokemon, etc. Down the bottom here we got more of the Disney stuff, so some of the bigger boxes, Black Diamond editions, etc. More kid stuff at the bottom. Thrillers go back that way. Science fiction DVDs, science fiction VHS, bits and pieces, boxes and old game boxes, etc. We got Bill and Ted down the bottom here. This is pretty cool. It's something I made myself. I call it a pop vault. See, I've got the VHS there, the DVD, the record, the cassette, and the soundtrack, and an original poster. All put into one frame, so all the gear's safe. It should never get damaged in there. That's the idea of it. Cabin in the Woods, plasma screen, Michael Jackson, an old reel from the cinema. I've got quite a few of them floating about as well. CD players and PlayStations and analog TVs. And this is my favorite CD player of all time. It's absolutely brilliant. I think I got one of them in 1999 and I've never forgotten the quality of sound that it produces. It's just absolutely splendid. You can see here, over the time I've collected quite a few Lion Kings. The really popular films come out in force. So basically, going to these second-hand shops, you get given collections, and pretty much every time I get given a box, I'm guaranteed to either find a copy of The Lion King or Babe. There's quite a few Babes there as well. Pop culture section, quite a few classics in there. Up here as well, the Lord of the Rings, Donnie Darko, brilliant film. Hard to find as well, the VHSs. Not impossible, but hard. Even got classic soundtracks as well. More chaos over there. Another big TV. Signed copy of The Evil Dead, Fede Alvarez, and the soundtrack producer actually signed that one. It's all authenticated through Twitter. Comedy section, comedy VHS. In my previous town that I lived in, I was actually given a video shop collection as well. So back where I come from originally, down on the border, I was given an old VHS collection. So it was from a collection that had been floating through town for about 20 years. It went from one shop to the other. As they open, they close, they sell the collection on. And I was fortunate enough to have it land in my hands. In amongst it, there was Star Wars, original Star Wars, etc. like that as well. A lot of the original stuff I keep at my house as well. Obviously, it's not something I don't want to lose it, so obviously by splitting the collection in three, it's in three different locations, I have less chance of actually losing them or losing all of them in one hit. This is the drama section, plenty of dramas. Over here you've got the historical. Passion of the Christ is in the historical for some reason, but anyway. Braveheart, all the good stuff. Some more classic comedies. Star Trek, Secret Box, and then horror. Some awesome stuff up here for the horror. Wind Waker, box collections, and The Craft, one of the best pop culture films of all time. Not the best, but it certainly is good. And that's it for this video. Hopefully that gives you a good overview of the collection, and maybe get you to come back to watch another video when I go through these specific genres. Hopefully we get to see you then. Thank you very much. Cheers. Bye.